How to boost growth in Europe. One doctrine is innovation and support for small and medium-sized enterprises, the biggest drivers of growth. But since the crisis, financing has become much tougher for them. Now MEPs meeting in the Economic Affairs Committee want to unlock more through a Capital Markets Union, or CMU.
There is a lot of financial resources across the EU and the world, and not enough financing for SMEs. So we will work in order to make CMU also a tool to support SMEs. It's a big opportunity, but a lot of work to do.
The Capital Markets Union could be rolled out by 2018. Perpetual worries about the Greek financial crisis with no resolution in sight. A debt repayment of 1.6 billion euros to the International Monetary Fund is due at the end of June. The financial markets too are demanding a stability that's hard to find.
I can assure you that the ECB is doing all it can to facilitate a successful outcome.
If we lose a member state, or if at least there is a default, I fear that all the efforts we have made to strengthen investment and to support growth will vanish.
While all actors will now need to go the extra mile, the ball lies squarely in the camp of the Greek government.
As the last lap of talks begins between the EU institutions on data protection rules, Jan-Philipp Albrecht, the MEP leading negotiations for Parliament, explains why he thinks the new law will help EU companies doing business online.
Companies in Europe have to realize that this law, if we pass it, will be one of the biggest subsidies to European IT business which we ever did, because we minimize bureaucracy to an absolute minimum, we create a level playing field, and we ask all the players coming from the outside to the market, so our competitors, to respect the same rules as we do.
Shockwaves as the French far-right politician Marine Le Pen finally succeeded in forming Parliament's 8th political group after a British right-wing populist gave the Front National leader enough support. Parliament's Committee on Women's Rights and Gender Equality this week voted in favour of recommendations to encourage more girls to take up science. They are much less likely to study technical subjects, mathematics, science and engineering.
We need to have a good balance in basically every and each sector of our life. And also, of course, in school, in preschool, in kindergarten, in universities.